made a post, said, hey guys, this is my new adventure. We are going to do this, this, and this. Who wants to be in?
From $0 to $20,000 per month in just 65 days. PodFast is back. 6 minutes, one guest, and no time to waste.
If you want to learn something and you don't know what yet, start creating an audience now, and you will have this superpower, super weapon to use when you will know what you want to do. There is always someone who needs to learn what you just learned. So talk about that.
I was going to say, because with that growth, it really is exponential. I don't know much else that's growing faster or that would grow faster. But during those 65 days, were there ever any moments that you questioned yourself or thought maybe we should pull the plug on this, thought, what is happening right here?
Yeah, it's an excellent question. Actually, the mistake that we did, and that's actually a strong start, and then it came down a bit and then came back again. And it's kind of a roller coaster when you launch a business. I discovered that last year. And one of the reasons is exactly what you said. Like, you want to say yes, you want to continue to get new clients, the business comes in, and you want to also, there is kind of a emotional link, like they trust you, they want to trust you, so you want to serve them and deliver to them. But by doing that, as this is most of the time when you launch something, the first time you do it, it's difficult to go through delivering the value, and you will make mistakes. So I would say yes, it's a difficult advice to follow, but start with 2 or 3 clients, do your thing, do it right, say no to the 4th, say no to the 5th, do the thing right, improve, and then say yes to the 4th and 5th based on the learnings that you will have with the first clients.
That's really interesting, because I've heard you say on your LinkedIn that in terms of posting on LinkedIn, you should just go for it, do it straight away. But where do you think that fine line is between a kind of strategic point of, okay, I should have my data, and also just a kind of like blind action, go for it and figure it out later? What's the balance there?
Creating content is about consistency, and you have to be there and you have to learn from the data. So exactly what you said. So I challenged myself to post 90 days in a row, no matter what. And some days were kind of difficult, like, what am I talking about today? I don't have an idea. Some days I was like super inspired, made 3, 4, 5 posts in a row and scheduled them. Super happy with that. Sometimes not at all. But with the challenge, the discipline that I imposed to myself was 90 days in a row. And from this 90 days, I had data to study. I had experience. I had, I know what I enjoy, what I don't, etc. So I would say finding the balance between doing it no matter what, and then also take enough data to learn and improve. In all honesty, when I did that, at least half of it was bad content.
Really?
Yeah.
Why was it bad content?
You don't know copywriting, you don't know what to talk about, how to talk about it, how to make it digestible, sometimes I come up with 20 slides and like, this is my post, spent 4 hours doing this, super proud, nobody cares. I'm like, what? No, nobody will read this on their phone in the metro or whatever. So also consuming content is a good way to improve your own. Like, you see what others are doing. Data works for you, but also work for the others. Like, oh, this post is performing well.
Yeah.
This guy, okay, I will follow, see how it's doing. Oh, this girl, oh, she's doing, oh, this works. I will take inspiration of this, not copying, not copy and paste, but of course, inspiration. Like
Those initial 90 days, though, some would coin that as essentially hustle.
Yeah.
And I think it's a loaded phrase, hustle culture.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, that's difficult, because when you do something like this and you enter this, 1000% mode, you kind of obsessed. And I think it's required to succeed. You have to be obsessed, think about it all the time. And so the work-life balance in those periods doesn't really exist. But again, I think it's about period of time. If you find a period of time where you say, okay, I'll do this for 3 months, going through this, and then I'll have a week of rest. Good. And rest is part of the effort anyway. So you have, since I started my business, it's completely unbalanced and very, very intense. But from day one, saved my Sundays. Sundays, I don't work. And that keeps me, first I rest my body, but also my mind. Like, I'm not interested in knowing what's going on LinkedIn. I'm not interested in going what's going on my business. I cut everything on Sundays. It's me.
It's a great philosophy. I just want to finally touch on TC9
Yeah.
because I find it absolutely fascinating how it can do your lead generation and also reach out with the initial conversations. But it's quite worrying as well seeing AI do all of this.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're all thinking, oh, AI is eventually going to replace everything at some point. But how do you see our relationship as humans with AI continuing into the future?
Many tasks are repetitive tasks that are just boring, tedious, and annoying to do for humans. So this we want to replace, like searching the right contacts, searching the right people, finding the little information that will make the perfect icebreaker. Those research we automate. We want to automate this as much as possible. We push this automation process until the first message is sent. And if we have a reply, we stop automating. So that's where real humans start conversations, continue the conversations with other real humans. That's where we need connections, automate the boring stuff, and re-empower the salespeople to do sales, not admin stuff. But yeah, every time humans are connected to humans directly to provide value to each other, that will stay. And all the boring steps to get there to that point will be automated at some point.
Jérémy, thank you for your time.
Pleasure.
We've got a closing tradition on this podcast,
Okay.
which is where guest answers one question regardless of who they are. What is one message that you have never sent, but you wish everyone would receive?
Hey, guy. Hey, my friend, I have this solution for your problem that you are facing right now. Should we talk? And if that's the right problem and the right time, the person would be like feeling like, damn, that's perfect. That's what I want. So that's the perfect message. But
That's a perfect message.
That's difficult to do.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, Jérémy. And
Pleasure.
thanks for coming on PodFast.
Thank you.